Hi, and welcome to Day 8. First, I would like to thank you for joining me as we've navigated this leadership series together. Today, we're going to continue our discussion on working remote, specifically how we can stop the chaos and stay organized. Now, I've been working remote for over a year, so the following tips are ones that have worked really well for me and many other remote workers that I know. First up, have a designated work area, whether it's a home office and a bedroom and a dining room. Just make sure you have a space that is set up for you to be as productive as possible. Now, if you're anything like me, I like to work from different areas of the house each day. I like the change of scenery, the different energy, and that is all right. However, it is still very important to have that designated work area as it allows you to separate work from home. Next is map out your day and keep set hours. So each day, look at your calendar, see where your meetings are, identify your top priorities, and map out the day that works best for you. Also, by keeping set hours, this really also goes a long way, just like having that designated workspace, to separating home from work. Third is setting ground rules. Many of us are sharing space, or the spaces that we live, right? With kids, significant others, spouses. So set some ground rules with respect to your designated workspace, when you can be interrupted, when you cannot be. One recent system that I heard about that I think is really great is to create kind of a code or a system to the type of meetings you're in. If you're in a video conference call, if you're in just a phone-based conference call, or if you're in a video call but it's more casual, like a happy hour, is create a system so that people in your life know whether they can ask you a quick question, whether they can walk into the room. It really helps avoid any potential frustration around interruptions. Next is asking for what you need. If you find that there is something you need that is holding you back from being as productive as possible, maybe it is an additional monitor or a wireless mouse, don't hesitate to reach out to your employer and ask them for it. More than likely, they are going to be willing to provide it for you. Also, communication. We have been talking about communication in most of the videos throughout this series, and I'm mentioning it again here because it is incredibly important to over-communicate with respect to both our team and our bosses, with respect to what hours you're working, your availability, the key project, expectations, deadlines, etc. By over-communicating, you can really head off and prevent any potential frustration or ambiguity. And lastly, is the importance of using technology to your advantage. There are so many amazing software tools that are available to you to really help you stay organized throughout the day. For instance, I love Trello for project management. I also love LastPass for managing all of my online passwords. So even if your company is not a subscriber of the specific software that you're interested in, most do have a free version that you can use as an individual. So I recently wrote a blog post on a lot of the technologies that I love to integrate into my workday, and I will send a link along with this video in the email later today. So that is all for today. Thank you again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.